Your pancreas produces this chemical here, this hormone, which is called insulin. And what insulin does is it changes all of the glucose in your body to glycogen. Now, can you say those two words?
Glucose, glycogen.
Brilliant. Now, glucose is like sugar. Glycogen is how we store energy. It's not fat. It's not like when we store fat. Think of fat as sort of like your cupboard. Um, Glycogen is like your table where you've got your food, right? So glycogen is where we store all of our energy that we want really quickly. Um, Glucose is in your blood, and sometimes we can have too much of that. We need a bit of glucose to give us energy, but we've got too much of it. We want to just put it into glycogen. We don't want to store it as fat, just leave it as glycogen. Does that make sense? Have I lost you, Alf?
No,
No, okay. Well, glucose to glycogen happens as a result of insulin. All right. If you've got insulin, what does it convert? It converts glucose
glucose,
into what?
glycogen,
Gly-
glycogen.
Glycogen. Absolutely. Now, the pancreas also does something else. It converts glycogen into glucose. And it does this by something called glucagon.
I've
What?
heard of glucagon.
Dowel. Really?
Yeah,
How come?
teaching.
Oh, my lessons. Okay, you've heard me in the background, have you?
Yeah,
All right. So, what have we got? Well, we've got the pancreas produces two hormones. One is called insulin, and one is called Alvin.
pancreas,
No, one is called glucagon. All right.
glucagon.
Insulin and glucagon. What are the hormones called?
Glucagon and insulin.
Yeah. Now, what does insulin do?
Turns glucose into insulin. I mean,
You mean
glycogen.
into glycogen. And what does glucagon do?
Turn glycogen into glucose.
Very good. And that way, we can make sure that the sugar in the blood is at the right level. Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, this glycogen is stored in the liver. And do you know where the liver is? Your liver is.
The 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 two shaped square.
It's sort of, yeah, I know what you mean by a square. It's sort of sometimes drawn in a bit of a rectangular way. If this is your if this is your stomach again, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, let me draw it the other way round. Are you laughing at my drawings again? Stop it now. Not funny, Alvin. I'm just going to ignore you. This is the liver, right?
That's what I meant.
This all behind here is the liver. Now, can you remember what that was? What's that bit? Can you remember?
The stomach.
Yeah, very good. And what was that?
The pancreas.
Very good. And what two hormones does the pancreas produce?
Insulin and glucagon.
Fantastic. And what does insulin do?
Insulin turns glucose into glue.
Glycogen.
Yeah,
And the
glycogen.
other, listen, I've got to interrupt and give you the answer to that because that's so brilliant. Really well done. I hope you get an applause. Fantastic. Well remembered. Not even started trying to learn this lot yet, and you're well on your way. So you're doing really good. Stop giggling at my bad pictures. All
What?
right,
No, some of yours are good and some of them are.
a bit iffy. Okay, fair enough. All right, see you, Tiger. Thanks,
Okay, bye.
thanks for joining. Bye.